Good day, grade 5. Welcome to our Valenzuela Live in Mathematics 5, where you can learn and enjoy math. I am Sir Michael L. De La Cueva from Disciplina Village, Bignay Elementary School. And for your attendance, kindly type present, your name, and your school. Okay, we are now in week 5 in our most essential learning competencies. In this lesson, you will be able to learn first, add and subtract fractions and mix fractions with and without regrouping, and solve problems involving addition or subtraction of fractions. Now, let us try if still remember the following. So, do you know what is this word? It is used to represent portion or part of a whole. The first letter starts with letter F and ends with letter N. Do you know what is this word? Okay, I will give you 10 seconds to type your answer in the comment section. Okay, I will give you another letter. How about the second letter, letter R? Now, can you guess what is this word? Very good. You got it right. The word is fraction. And how about 1/6? What we call the number above the line? Very good. It is what we call the numerator. And how about the bottom number? Very good. The answer is denominator. And how about the fraction bar or the line between the number? Very good. This is what we call the vinculum. And these are the parts of a fraction. So, for our first activity, use the emoji of thumbs up if you are disagree with the statement, and thumbs down if you are disagree. Okay, so let's have a try. So first, 3/8. Is it a proper fraction? You have 5 seconds to react. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay. If you click the thumbs up button, then you got it right. 3/8 is a proper fraction because the numerator is less than the denominator. And how about the second one, 7/4? Is it a improper fraction? Okay, you have 5 seconds. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. The answer is thumbs up, because 7/4 is improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, let's have another one. How about 1 and 1/6? Is it a mixed fraction? Okay, you have 5 seconds. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. The answer is thumbs up. A mixed fraction. 1 and 1/6 is a mixed fraction because it is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay, how about this one? 1/9, 3/9, 4/9, and 8/9. Are the fractions similar? Okay, you have 5 seconds. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Very good. Thumbs up. They are similar fractions. What? Similar fractions or like fractions are fractions having the same or common denominator. As you can see, all denominators are 9. Okay, let's have another one. 1/2, 3/5, 4/7, and 8/9. Are the fractions dissimilar? Okay, 5 seconds to click thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, very good. The answer is thumbs up. They are dissimilar fractions. Dissimilar fractions or unlike fractions are fractions that do not have the same denominators. Okay, so for our topic for today is about addition and subtraction of fractions. For our first problem, barangay captain had a project Gulayan sa Bayan for parents who lost their job because of the pandemic. The parents spent 1 3/5 hours in planting and 2 1/5 hours in grass trimming. So what was the total hours spent by the parents in gardening? So to answer this word problem, let us answer what is asked. Very good. The total hours spent by the parents in gardening. And how about what are the given facts? You got it right. 1 3/5 hours in planting and 2 1/5 hours in grass trimming. And how about what is the operation to be used? You can use the comment section to type your answer. Very good. The operation to be used is addition. And how about what is the number sentence? Can you use the given facts to answer or formulate the number sentence? Use the comment section. Very good. N is equal to 1 3/5 plus 2 1/5, where N represent the hours spent by the parents in gardening. Okay. So, N is equal to 1 3/5 plus 2 1/5. Can you observe? What can you observe with the fractions? Are they similar or dissimilar? Okay, very good. They are similar fractions because they have the same or common denominators. Now, but how can we add similar fractions? So kindly jot down the steps of how to add or subtract similar fractions. First, let us add the numerators, 3 plus 1, and then copy the common denominators. And then add the whole number, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Again, add the numerators, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Copy the common denominators, which is 5. And then add the whole number, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So that 3 4/5. The parents spent 3 4/5 hours in gardening. As easy as that. Okay, let's have another example. But this time, you will help me to answer. You can use the comment section to type your answer. So for our first problem or equation, 1/5 plus 3/5. How do we add? So first, let us add the numerators. 1 plus 3 is equal to, yes, 4. And then, copy the denominator, 5. So the answer is 4/5. Okay, let's have another one. 1 3/10 plus 3 6/10 is equal to what? Okay, use the comment section. Very good. Let us add the numerators. 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. And then copy the denominators, which is 10. Then add the whole number. 1 plus 3 is equal to, very good, 4. So the answer is 4 and 9, 10. And how about the third one? 4/7 minus 2/7 is equal to what? Okay? Very good. Let us subtract the numerators. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. And then copy the common denominators, which is 7. So our final answer is 2/7. And the last example is 4 and 8, 9 minus 2 and 7, 9. So what is the answer? Very good. Let us subtract the numerators. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. And then copy the common denominator, which is 9. Subtract the whole number. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So the final answer is 2 and 1, 9. Now, can you conclude how to add or subtract similar fractions? Using the examples that we have answered? Very good. So in adding or subtracting similar fractions, these are the steps. First, add or subtract the numerators. Second, copy the common denominators. Third, add or subtract the whole numbers for mixed fractions. And then, reduce to lowest term if possible. Okay. Do you know when a fraction already is lowest term? If you don't know, kindly jot down this and it will surely help you. So first, if unit fractions such as 1/2, 1/8, 1/10, and 1/12, as you observe, all the numerators are 1. Second, if the numerator and denominators are consecutive numbers, example, 2/3, 4/5, 7/8, or 11/12. And the third one, we have if the numerator and denominator are prime numbers. Remember though that prime numbers are whole numbers greater than 1. And it has two factors, number 1 and the number itself. Like for examples, 211, 319, 517, and 7/23. And for the last, if the numerator and denominators are relatively prime numbers. Examples are 311, 417, 8/15, 7/23. Two numbers are relatively prime numbers when there are no common factors than 1. Here's the examples. 23 and 25, 4 and 17, and so on. Okay, let's have another problem. But this time, you will use your comments to answer. Find the sum of 4 plus 2, 9. You will choose the letter of the correct answer, either A or B. And you have only 5 seconds. Okay, the answer is very good. Letter A. 4 plus 2, 9 is equal to 4 and 2, 9. Okay, let's have another examples. 3 minus 5, 7. Is it A or B? You have 15 seconds. Okay. So now, let us arrange this into vertical form. 3 minus 7. 3 minus 5, 7, because we cannot directly subtract the minuend to our, we cannot subtract our subtrahend to our minuend. So first, let us regroup 3 to 2 plus 1. And then from 1, let us rename. Let us copy number 2 and then rename number 1 to 7/7. Sir, why is it 7/7? Because the denominators of our subtrahend is 7. That's why we use 7/7. So that 2 plus 7/7 is equal to 277. And then copy 5 minus 7. So now, let us apply subtracting similar fractions by subtracting the numerators. 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. And then copy the common denominator. Subtract the whole numbers. 2 minus 0 is 2. That's why the answer is very good, letter A. Okay, let's have another one. 4 and 1, 9 minus 2 and 5, 9. Is it A or B? You have 15 seconds. Okay, let us answer. So let us arrange this to vertical form. 4n 9 minus 2n 9. What can you observe with our subtrahend and our minuend? Very good. The numerator of our subtrahend is greater than to our the number in the minuend. So let us borrow or regroup 4 to 3 plus 1, and then again copy 1 9 and rename 3 plus 1 to 3n 9. We use 9 over 9 because the denominator is 9. Copy plus 1 9, and then we have 3n 9 plus 1 9. Again, add the numerators, 9 plus 1, copy the common denominators 9, add the whole number, we will get 3 and 10 9. And then copy the subtrahend 2 and 5 9, apply on how to subtract similar fractions. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Copy the common denominator 9. And then subtract the whole number. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So that the answer is letter B. I hope that you get the correct answer. Okay, and for our second problem. Okay, let us read. Irma bought 3/4 meter of white cloth and 2/3 meters of blue cloth. How many meters of cloth did she buy? Again, let us answer what is asked. Very good. The total number of meters of cloth that Irma bought. And what are the given facts? Okay. 3/4 meter of white cloth and 2/3 meter of blue cloth. Very good, grade 5. And how about what is the operation to be used? Again, you can use the comment section to answer. You got it right. The answer is addition. And then, how about what is the number sentence? Can you use the given facts to formulate the number sentence? Okay, very good. N is equal to 3/4 plus 2/3, where N represent the total number of meters. And what can you observe to our fractions? Are they similar fractions or dissimilar fractions? Very good. They are dissimilar fractions because they do not have the same or common denominators. And in adding similar fractions, they are different from adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions. Okay, these are the steps in adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions. First, let us get the LCD. But do you know what LCD stands for? Very good. LCD means the least common denominator. So, in getting the LCD, there are many ways. But today, we will use the listing method to get the LCD of 4 and 3. Okay, let us get the multiples of 4. What are the multiples of 4? We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. And how about 3? What are the multiples of 3? We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. Can you see what is the LCD of 4 and 3? Okay, very good. The LCD of 4 and 3 is 12. Okay. Now, first, we get the LCD of 4 and 3 of the denominators. And then, the second, we will now get the equivalent fractions. But how do we get the equivalent fractions? Okay, let us try. Let us get the equivalent fractions of 3/4 by using the LCD. Let us divide the LCD by its denominator, which is 4. So 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. And then multiply to its numerator and denominator. So multiply. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And then 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So meaning to say, the equivalent fractions of 3/4 using the LCD 12 is equal to 9/12. Let us try 2/3. But this time, you will be the one to answer. Okay? Get the LCD, 12. And then divide by its denominator, which is 3. 12 divided by 3 is what? Okay, very good, 4. And then multiply to its numerator and denominator. It will become 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So we have 8/12. Now, from 3/4 plus 2/3 will become 9/12 plus 8/12 because the equivalent fractions of 3/4 and 2/3. So again, we have similar fractions because we have the same or common denominators. We will add the numerators 9 plus 8 is equal to 17. Copy the common denominator 12. We have 17/12. But is this our final answer? Very good. Not yet, because it can be simplified because 17 and 12 is an improper fractions. So we need to simplify. How? Let us change 17/12 to mixed fraction. This is how to change improper to mixed fraction. Let us divide the numerator to its denominator. 17 divided by 12 is 1. And then multiply. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract. 17 minus 12 is 5. Okay. So now, the quotient will be our whole number. And then the remainder will be our numerator. And then copy the denominator. So from 17/12 is equal to 1 and 5/12. So that Irma bought 1 and 5/12 meters of cloth. Okay. Let's have another examples. Due to this COVID-19 pandemic, the students are required to undergo with home learning activities. Kobe spent 4 1/3 hours doing his math activities and 2 1/6 hours for activities in other subjects. How much more time did he spend on doing math activities than those on other subjects? Okay, let us answer what is asked. Very good. The time spent more on doing his math activities than those on other subjects. And what are the given facts? Okay. Great job. Grade 5, 4 1/3 hours doing his math activities and 2 1/6 hours on his other subjects. And what is the operation to be used? Okay, use the comment section. Very good. The operation to be used is subtraction. And again, what is the number sentence? Use the given facts to formulate the number sentence. N is equal to 4 1/3 minus 2 1/6. Again, this is dissimilar fractions. Then, let us get the LCD because our fractions is dissimilar of 3 and 6 by using listing method. So, let us get the multiples of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. How about 6? What are the multiples of 6? 6, 8, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. Now, what is the LCD of 3 and 6? Very good. The LCD is 6. And after getting the LCD, what is the next step? Equivalent fractions. Okay, let us get the equivalent fractions of 1/3. Using the LCD, let us divide the denominator, which is 3. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Very good. And then multiply to its numerator and denominator. 1 times 2 is equal to 2. And then 3 times 2 is equal to 6. We have 2, 6. How about 1, 6? Let us use the LCD 6 divided by its denominator. 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. And multiply to its numerator and denominator. 1 times 1 is 1, and 6 times 1 is 1. We have 1, 6. So let us replace. So from 4 and 1/3 will become 4 and 2, 6 minus 2 and 1, 6. We have now similar fractions. Let us apply adding or subtracting similar fractions by subtracting the numerators. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. And then copy the denominator, 6. Subtract the whole number. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So, Kobe spent 2 and 1/6 hours more on doing his math activities than on other subjects. Now, can you find the sum of 11, 12 plus 5 and 2/3? Okay, let us answer this. You have 30 seconds and your timer starts now. The LCD. Okay, let us check if your answer is correct. First, get the LCD of 12 and 3 using listing method. We have the multiples of 3, which is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. And for the multiples of 12, we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and so on. And our LCD is very good. We have 12. And after getting the LCD, the next step is get the equivalent fractions using the LCD. Okay, 11, 12. Let us divide the LCD to its denominator. 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1. Multiply to its numerator and denominator. 11 times 1 is equal to 11. 12 times 1 is equal to 12. And how about 2/3? What is the equivalent fractions of 2/3? LCD, which is 12, divided by its denominator, 3. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Then multiply to its numerator and denominator. 2 times 4, we got 8. And 3 times 4 is equal to 12. We have 8, 12. So from 11, 12 plus 5 and 2/3, we have 11, 12 plus 5 and 8, 12. Let us add the numerators. 11 plus 8 is equal to 19. And then copy the common denominator, which is 12. And then add the whole numbers. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. Okay, we have 5 and 1912. Is this our final answer? Not yet, because our fractional part is improper. Let us simplify first. Okay? So, let us aside 5 and 1912. So, let us get the mixed fractions of 1912. Let us divide the numerator to its denominator. 19 divided by 12 is equal to 1. 1 times 12 is equal to 12. Subtract 19 minus 12 is equal to 7. Okay. Again, our quotient is our whole number, and the remainder is our numerator, and then copy the denominator. So, from 1912 is equal to 1 and 712. Going back from 5 and 1912, let us replace 1912 in 1 and 712. So, 5 plus 1 and 712. Add the whole number, 5 plus 1 is equal to 6, then copy the fraction. So that the answer is 6 and 712. Okay. Things to remember when adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions. First, get the LCD or least common denominator. Second, get the equivalent fractions whose denominator is the LCD. And then, third, add or subtract the numerators, rename or regroup if needed. Copy the common denominator, add or subtract the whole numbers, and last one, simplify or reduce to lowest term if possible. Okay, so for your activity, let us choose the letter of the correct answer. Again, you can use your comment section to type your answer. What is the sum of 37 and 27? Okay, you have 15 seconds and your timer starts now. Okay, what is the sum of 37 and 27? What letter? Okay, if you choose letter C, then you got it right. How about the second question? What is the difference of 5, 6 and 1, 6? Is it A, B, C, or D? Your timer starts now. Okay, let us try. 5, 6 minus 1, 6. Subtract the numerators. 5 minus 1, we have 4. And then copy the denominator 6. Okay, 4, 6 can be reduced to 2/3. That's why the answer is letter B. Okay, I hope you get the correct answer. How about number 3? Find the sum of 1 and 1/3 plus 1/4. Okay, you have 15 seconds to answer. What is the LCD of 3 and 4? Very good. 12. Our answer is very good, letter A. Okay, for our last number, which of the following expressions will give the sum of 3 and 7, 9? These are the choices. And your timer starts now. Okay. The answer is letter B. 2 and 5, 9 plus 1 and 2, 9 will give the sum of 3 and 7, 9. Job. Okay, great job, grade 5. And for our question and answer, kindly type in the comment section your question, and our teacher in charge will gather your questions. And we will try to answer your questions or queries. Okay? And for our first question, what other signal words or phrases would indicate addition or subtraction in word problems? Very good question. Okay, I will give you the words or phrases that indicate addition or subtraction in word problems. For addition, these are the words or phrases. We have add, combine, added to, total, sum, altogether, put together, increased by, more than, in all. So these are the words or phrases. And how about subtraction? We have subtract, diminish by, difference, decreased by, take away, subtracted from, left, remain, and less than. Okay. For your questions, your teacher in charge will be the answer, will be the one to answer your questions. And for your assignment, answer the assessment in pages 22 and 24. Okay. Thank you for your listening. So, job well done, grade 5. I hope that you learned something today. Remember that when you encounter fraction in word problem, do not be afraid or confused. Just read and understand the problem and apply the steps or process in solving fractions. Okay? So that's all for today. Always take care and goodbye.